if you've ever struggled through a difficult season, then you know what it feels like to be overwhelmed, to think you don't have what it takes, to fear defeat, to struggle finding hope. Take Gideon, for example. There was a time in Israel's history where their country was oppressed by another nation. This nation would frequently invade their country, camp on their land, ruin their crops, and kill their animals. They basically put Israel into poverty. To say that it was a difficult season would actually be an understatement. But God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good, right? So God calls this man Gideon to fight back against this nation. And just like we know what it feels to be overwhelmed by hard times and to struggle thinking positively in any way, Gideon did too. And he actually said to God, pardon me? But who are you to tell me to do anything? You abandoned us. You let all of this happen. How many times have we thought something similar? How many times have we said to God, why would you do this? And God responds to Gideon and calls him to fight back. And this time he responds by saying, wait, me? You're asking me to fight back? My family is the weakest family around, and I am the weakest member of the weakest family around. Again, how many times have we thought something similar? How many times have we said to God, I couldn't possibly be the one that you are asking to make this happen? And God answers Gideon in the exact same way that we saw with Joseph, in the exact same way that he will always answer us. He said, I will be with you. And before this whole conversation even started, the first thing that God said to Gideon was, I am with you, mighty warrior. Before God called Gideon to fight back, God was with him. Before we knew that Gideon was the weakest member of the weakest family, God called him a mighty warrior. And if you don't know how the story ends, then check out Judges chapter 7. God is with us in all seasons. He's with us in the difficult seasons. He is with us before the fight, during the fight, and after. We don't have to fear the fight because we are not alone in it. And you can honestly trace every single fear back to either loneliness or death. And when you believe in God, loneliness is automatically removed from every situation that you will ever face, if you remember that He is with you. We can be confident that God will lead us, guide us, and give us everything we need. When you can't see the bigger picture, remember that God is with you, mighty warrior.